Hello and welcome back to my page. And the third topic that we will be covering today is connection with your unborn child. In the book, it is given in a very spiritual light how you connect to the earth and to the nature, and how the nature you can channelize the energy from from nature and take it in you and pass it on to your baby and form that connection. I'm personally not that type of a person. I don't fall into that category. So I'll be talking about in a more personal experience kind of a way, and more of an advice kind of a way that I felt during my pregnancy with my children. First connect that I felt with my children. Obviously, once you get to know that you are pregnant, that connect is different. The instantaneous feeling of becoming a mother starts once you go for your first ultrasound. That ultrasound, we hear the heartbeat of our baby, and knowing that a heart not your own is beating inside your body and you are going to be responsible, you are going to take care of that baby, is another level of feeling. That feeling, when you first listen to the heartbeat of your child, brings the first connection between a mother and a child and the unborn baby. Then slowly throughout your pregnancy, certain things happen. You start becoming more aware of your own body, the way you are eating, the way you are walking, the way you are lying down, even the way you're sitting. So because you don't want to put a lot of pressure on your child, so you sit accordingly in a perfect posture, you lie down, and you're not supposed to lie down straight on your back, especially in the later days of your pregnancy, because in the later months of your pregnancy, because it puts unwanted pressure on your spine and even on the baby. So for that reason, then you start living accordingly. You start being conscious that you're not just living for yourself, but also for the baby growing inside you. All these things, I feel, start subconsciously creating that bond between a mother and a child. So the eating habits, the way we eat, we put a stop. Not if not a stop, then we put an alter to the junk food that we used to hog on earlier, what we are drinking and what we are doing in a normal lives, the exercises that we do, the breathing exercises, and just a normal walk also will make you conscious of how you're walking, and you shouldn't wear a lot of heels, otherwise you might just trip over, things like that start happening. So these things mentally, subconsciously start creating that connection, the mental connection with you and your child. And once your pregnancy progresses and you reach your 4th and your 5th month, the movements start happening, right? You start feeling those movements, those little punches and those kicks, and that also is subconsciously mentally preparing you for that bond between you and your child. So these things, I feel, emotionally start making you as a mother even before the child comes in the world. Because obviously with fathers it is a little different, because they are not physically experiencing that phase, but yes, they see their wives going through it, and that is also a beautiful feeling for them. So I would recommend to call in your husbands and ask them to be a part of it in a way that they can also start connecting with your babies. So what can you do is that I would recommend you call them and you ask them to sit with you during your meditation, during your exercise time. You both sit down, hold each other's hands, and start your breathing exercise. Then create your own meditating space. Maybe talk about the child who is going to come in the world. Talk about the name that you want to, whatever name you want to give your child, and things like that about the baby. Start forming it like a thing, like a baby who is going to come in the family, and that baby will become a part of your family. He will be or she will be an addition to the two of you. Now, right now, you both are just a couple who are enjoying their own time. But once that little thing comes in your life, it will be, and that couple feeling, that honeymoon phase will go away, and you will become a mother. At least for the first year of the baby's life, you will just become a mother. So, in order to not lose that connection with your husband, and to make sure he's also a part of it, you call them in and you make them a part of your exercises. Then you can even ask them to, when you start feeling your movements, involve them in that, show them how the movements are happening. Ask them to keep their hand on your belly. They will also feel the movements, and especially in the last 3 months, it is quite a loud punch or a loud kick that you will feel, and they will be able to feel it too. So and then slowly you will start seeing those little that pressured punch on your belly and that pressured kick on your belly. So you can even involve your husbands in that. So, this is how you will slowly start carving that infinity stone of connection among you, your husband, and your baby. I really hope I'm helping out some people out there, because I did not have this book while I was pregnant, so I really think it should have been a part of my life. So that's why I'm sharing it with people outside, to help them understand the process of pregnancy since beginning, so that a positive acceptance of pregnancy can create a positive motherhood in you. All the best, and please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and I'm by the name the Import Blog on Instagram. My name is Meher Rizvi. I hope you have a great day.